Welcome back to the Whatever Buddy podcast. Wednesday is the day and we are excited to be here with all of you. This week on the podcast, Jonny learns not to order custom things while under the influence, while Ryan, he's fascinated with giant pussies and their owners, only because he fears this is what will happen to Jonny. So sit back, grab a can of shredded beef Purina, grab another drink, you lush, put on some overalls, I don't know why, but you should do it anyway, and enjoy the show. So sit down, shut up, here's Ryan and Jonny. You know what I added to my coffee today? First, let me say hello. I'm tired. Hello, everybody. And we're back on the Whatever Buddy podcast again.
Tired again. Hey, guy, why don't you show up like a pro? I mean,
listen,
get some sleep.
With the coffee I got this morning, one of those little extra caffeine shots that I dropped on in that batch.
Do those work?
I don't know.
I've never, first of all, I haven't had one of those in a long time, but I used
Ryan
to put
Harris.
those in.
I'm coming in
hey,
hot.
Buddy. Hey, buddy. Nah, it's good to see you. It's good to see you again, man. But those little espresso shots, do they work?
I got to be honest with you. I don't know. What had happened was I was at the 7-Eleven the other day, and the guy working there's like, hey, have you ever tried this little, it looks like a little creamer cup. And it's a black cup, and it's like a caffeine shot. I'm like, and I didn't try it at that time. But then today I was like, well, let me try it because I'm tired. My hair looks bad again for the second week in a row. Bad hair day. Harris.
I look handsome as shit.
Listen,
anyone listening, go over to the YouTubes because I look handsome today.
Well, of course you do. I got to admit, I gave myself a claw to the ball. I did. It was a self-inflicted claw to the ball.
What did you do?
I just got to say, whatever you do, don't order custom shoes when you're drunk in the middle of the night. This is what happened. I'm going to start with saying that I ordered about 2 months ago 2 pairs of custom ordered Van high tops. I couldn't decide on one, so I just got them both.
Solid choice. What
I had ordered was this. Black in the front, black suede in the front, black suede on the back, turquoise on both sides with a black stripe.
I like it. Do you have a picture?
Yeah, I got pictures. Actually, I'll show you my order.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
I'm assuming since you brought this up, did it not come or did it come messed up or something?
No. Well, hold on. Here we go. The ones I just described to you. Turquoise, black, black suede, black stripe, and the other pair was purple suede, black suede, black suede, gray stripe, okay?
Essentially, you couldn't choose between the green or the purple, so you got both.
Turquoise or the purple, yes.
Turquoise or purple, right, so you got both.
Right,
and
so I got both.
I approve that decision.
Right,
and
I
sounds
love
like something I'd do.
So 2 weeks ago, they come in the mail after I wait patiently, and I don't open them. They're in their boxes. The reason I don't open them is because I still have my Adidas that I was wearing, and I was going to order a really good pair of insoles. I wanted to get athletic insoles that were full gel, toe to heel. And by the way, I'm wearing them now, and they're comfortable as fucking shitballs. So the other night, I must have forgot to clean the litter box. Follow me here. I know I'm going all over the place, but follow me. I must have forgotten to clean the litter box.
Yeah.
I'm standing in my room. I go to take off my shoes, and I'm like, what the fuck is that smell?
New shoes?
Well,
new shoes?
Not the new shoes. These are my Adidas that I'm still wearing. New shoes are still in the box. I've not opened them yet. Both pairs still in the box. I look at my shoe, and I realize that I stepped in cat shit in my bedroom, not with one shoe, but with both shoes. So I was fucking bummed. It was so deep in there. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm throwing the Adidas away. I got 2 brand new pairs of Vans. My insoles will be...
You threw them away because you stepped in cat shit?
There was just too much. There was just too much shit on both of the shoes. It was just I was like, enough. Then they were coming to the end, and I needed a good excuse to open up the Vans. So I don't know how I got it in both fucking shoes. So I open up the next morning. I open up the fucking shoes. And I'm like, these aren't what I ordered. They were wrong because it was turquoise on the sides, but it wasn't black suede in the front. It was navy blue suede in the front with black canvas in the back. So then I opened up the other box, and the same thing. They're purple with navy blue suede on the fucking front. Black canvas on the back.
So it was a manual error.
Hold on. So I call. I'm complaining. I'm like, this is not what I ordered. They give me a $30 credit, and they say they're going to remake the shoes the way I ordered them. Okay? So then I get this email. Hold on.
Did you have to send the shoes back?
I did send the shoes back. Hello, Jonny. Thank you for contacting Vans. It looks like this order was made how it was ordered. If I remake this, it will come out exactly the same way because the receipt was selected that way. You would have to return to be refunded. I do apologize due to the inconvenience. I've refunded 30% of the total amount. Once you return and see movement, we'll issue the rest. So she tells me that I'm the one who made the mistake. Now,
and I would agree with that woman.
So let me screen share here. And now
you're making
with that information,
an even bigger fan of Vans. I know exactly what you did.
I know, but look, when you zoom in close enough, you can see that it is navy blue and it is canvas black. Dude, listen, I wasn't drinking vodka. I was only having wine. I don't know how I made that mistake, not on one pair, but both fucking pairs. How the fuck?
Because
I don't ever use canvas, bro.
Allow your friend to now step in because you made me a bigger, number one, you made me a bigger fan of Vans because they handled that situation very well. They said, sure, send it back. We'll make you a new one. By the way, guy, this was your fault. And if I make
Do you think
this
I'll still get the $30 credit that they gave me before they sent me that email telling me it was my fault? I had gotten an email that said that they had credited my account $30.
I don't know. Oh, they were going to... Well, no, they were just crediting your money back.
No. I called before they sent me that email. I called and complained and said, this isn't what I ordered. It was black in the front, black in the back. This is not at all what I ordered. He's like, sorry for the inconvenience. I'm like, what are you guys going to do for me? He's like, sorry for the inconvenience. I'll give you a $30 credit on your credit card just to make up for this. So my question is, do I get the full refund or does that $30 credit come out of my refund?
Yeah, I don't know, but you have to keep me posted on that one. If I had to,
but why do you like that? Why do you like that?
Because they handled themselves very appropriately against a potential Flamin' Karen.
Defusing the Karen situation.
Well, they said, hey, all right, buddy, we're gonna, no problem. We're gonna remake those shoes for you. Oh, by the way, could you please tell us what we did wrong because we made exactly what you sent us.
No, that's not what she said. She said she was even funnier about it.
I'm paraphrasing.
I know, but her paraphrase was like, "Listen, if I send this back to have them remade, they're going to come back the same exact way because that's what the receipt says." That's her way of saying you fucked up, idiot.
No. That's her way of saying I'm gonna smack your bum. I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack your bum.
Yo, dummy! I'm the dummy.
You're this week's dummy, dude. You're this week's dummy.
Absolutely.
But anyway, did your shoes come?
Did my shoes come? I just sent them back yesterday. 2 days ago.
Oh, well, you made a comment about your shoes are comfortable right now.
Oh, check this out. Okay, check this out. So when that happened, when I bought my Adidas last year, right before I bought my Adidas, I needed a pair of shoes, and I got a pair of high-top Vans that I normally don't get. And why I don't normally get them is because I usually order the high tops that are the Pro version that has the real padding in the side, but these don't have them. These are just your normal ones. But I realized that I had practically a brand new pair of black Vans at my house that I had worn for 2 weeks.
Do you wear a pair of shoes until you throw them away and then you unbox a new pair of shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're one of them.
Well, I don't see the reason. I don't know. Like, I had these black pair out thinking that I would wear these and my Adidas, and I never wore these again until my Adidas went to shit.
Yeah.
And they're brand new, dude. Like, look at the soles. They're like fucking brand new.
Yeah. So is there anything about you that matches your shoes to like what clothes you're wearing? Like, I'll put on a different pair of shoes because I have these jeans on.
No.
You got a pair of shoes and you wear them into the ground and then you get another pair of shoes.
Yeah.
That makes life a lot more simple. I'm complicating myself.
Dude, as complicated as I am as a human, because I'm probably one of the most complicated people you'll ever meet, I'm the most simple guy ever. And I hate cheese.
My belt normally matches my shoes, and my underwear normally matches my socks.
Wow.
A little bit of it, just a little bit of info for me. Right
that's interesting.
Detail.
That's a little weird. I personally
it's called being an adult.
I am an underwear and sock guy myself. I don't match them. I just like really cool ones. Like right now.
You don't got it. I believe you.
Right now, I got.
No, I believe you.
On, right?
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. Straight up.
But do you know Bob's Burgers? I'm wearing Bob Burgers socks, dude. You know?
That's fine with me. I like that. It's cool. Do you remember we were on tour and you had those red jeans and you decided to throw them in the laundry with the rest of your clothes and you turned like all your
everything pink?
Everything. And I just remember you had these like pink underwear.
Yeah, they were the Gap underwear I had with all the stripes, but there was like white underwear with all these different colored stripes that turned into pink underwear with all pink stripes.
Johnny learned how to do laundry on that day.
So are you going to get a pair of Vans? Like, so what else makes you like the Vans? You said there was a few things. You said you already liked them.
I have a bunch of Vans.
Do you? You're a custom Converse order guy.
That too. I have custom Converse and like custom Chucks, and I made a couple custom Vans.
You know, you made a...
No, I take that back. I apologize. I've never made the custom Vans, but I have what are they? The off-white Vans. Anyways, I like Vans. Thanks for sharing your story.
Yeah, man. That's why I say it was a claw to the ball, because I was so stoked to get these two pairs of shoes. I waited months for them. Dude, I'm cheap as shit. The reason I only wear one pair of shoes at a time is for two reasons. One, I don't want to spend money on shoes. It seems like a waste of effing money. Two, they'll sit in my room and get dusty like these black Vans did. And I had to, smack them off and get all the fucking thing out. But here's the thing. Those insoles, man, I actually spent money. I spent money. It's worth it. Like I'd gotten insoles before, but I always got the cheap ones at like the pharmacy or whatever. I actually did research to find out which insoles, for a high arch, which I have a high arch, just so you know, which insoles.
Don't get too personal.
Which insoles with a high arch for Vans are best because of the athletic stuff. And, I'm a drummer. I'm using my feet. It's athletic. What I'm doing with my feet.
I could just see it now. Google. I have a high arch and a flat ass. Which insoles are the best for my body type? Thank you.
What you come up with? Thank you. Siri, do that for you.
Hey, buddy, I was thinking of you the other day. You said that your cat scratched your eyeball or almost scratched your eyeball.
Cat scratch fever. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Eyelid scratch.
Huge. But anyways, I found this cat, bud. Let me say that again. I found a video of a cat, but more importantly, it's you in 5 years. Johnny in 5 years.
You can. I can touch you.
Like.
Good boy. I love that guy.
First of all, that guy is as stoned as anyone I've ever seen stoned, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to smoke some because of it.
Like, got this 500-pound lion sitting next to him, smacks a drink off the table, and he's just like, "Oh, calm down, bro." But then, so I found, I guess it did like I was scrolling through Instagram, and like a couple more videos with that guy came up.
Oh,
Easy.
Look at those teeth.
And then he puts his hand in the tiger's mouth. And then just chills with his drink.
Look at those teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I got to get stoned just to fucking watch this shit. All right, listen. I'll tell you why that's not me. Let me tell you why that's not me, though.
All right. Is why it's not you? Okay.
Why it's not me? Because I have a brain. I have a brain. Okay? I have a
You
brain.
have a brain, but you have a bigger heart. And when it comes
I
to those
do.
cats, that
cat would eat my face. Dude, if Bima just did what she did to my eyeball, and she's like a wild cat. She's 20% wild cat, okay?
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she's only this big.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing doesn't mean to fucking eat your face. It just eats face.
Yeah, it does. It does.
No, it just eats face by accident. He's swiping you. He goes, oh, that tickles, and it goes like that. Next thing you know, you got fucking a hole in your face.
Half a face.
You know?
Yeah, half a face.
Right. That's why I'm smarter than that. I'm smarter than that.
But the reason it's you is because you don't think that your 20-pound Savannah cat would do that to you if that 20-pound Savannah cat gained a couple.
I think, well, maybe she would. You know, we have a weird relationship. Let's talk about that for a second. You know, because
you and I?
No, me and Bima.
Johnny's cat that
my
would eat
cat,
him.
like I felt very offended. She swiped my eyeball, bro. That hurt. I thought I was gonna have to go to the eye doctor. I didn't know she got the actual cornea. Like, this is nonsense, right? So
This is why I like dogs, man.
Well,
I mean, I like cats. Cats are cool.
I get it. But this is why I ignored Bima for 2 days. And those that freeze dried duck she likes. No, not today. Not today, Bima. You don't scratch your dad's face.
Yeah, it's funny that you said that you're talking about your cat feeding it duck.
Yeah, that's her favorite thing, dude. And like she milks. We've talked about this, haven't we? How she like butters me up to get duck. That's it. She's only nice to me for that. It's like,
yeah. Well, I just brought the duck back up because a duck ran the New York City Marathon. Did you see that?
no, but that's cool.
This made me laugh.
Was
It's
it
really actually
Howard the
pretty
duck? The guy
No, his
dressed up
name's-
as a duck,
The duck's name is Wrinkles.
wrinkled. Wrinkles the
Wrinkles.
duck. Wrinkles
So the duck's name is Wrinkles the duck, and he ran the New York City Marathon. This is Wrinkles the duck. He's wearing little, and he's wearing little shoes.
He's wearing those.
He's wearing little shoes, and check it out, dude. No, I'll play the video for you. If you're listening to this, you really ought to go over to YouTube because it's worth watching. Watch it.
Is that real?
It's a duck running back and forth.
Is this the duck that ran the marathon? I want to see him in the marathon. Can we see
Actually,
that?
if you're listening to this, you don't have to go to YouTube because that sound alone is funny. So that's Wrinkles, but here's him running the actual New York Marathon. They said they don't know if he finished, but who cares? It's pretty awesome, right?
Do you think they just took the duck to like one block, put him down because they knew he would run straight for a few 20 feet, and they just kept like different angles?
Yeah, skeptical Ryan saying that he didn't really go all that far.
I don't
Also,
believe
did you
anybody
ever
with
put
anything
shoes-
anymore.
Did you ever put shoes on a pet? My niece's dog, we dressed him up for Halloween one time and put little shoes on him, and he didn't move.
No.
He didn't know how to walk in him.
Oh yeah. They start like flowering, or like when if you put if you put the little booties on them, you know.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Like,
That's what it was.
Yeah. They're just like.
That's how a duck run. That's how a duck runs to begin with, though. So I guess it didn't bother Mr. Wrinkles.
I'm a duck.
Explain.
Bima likes duck as well.
Oh
there's-
yeah. Well, your cat likes to eat duck, and it attacked you, and next thing you know, it's gonna
makes me a duck. Makes me a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll duck all the time.
Do you remember that? Do you remember Howard the Duck?
Yeah, well, that's why when you said the duck went running, and I thought it was going to be a joke, somebody running with a duck suit on, and I thought that's when I said, "What's his name?" Because I was thinking Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something. That
Welcome
show
to
that,
being
The Outsiders. You say you've seen the whole thing. Now, I haven't finished watching it yet.
yeah.
I still have a couple of episodes left. I think I just finished episode 7 or 8. You said that freaked you out.
It's just called The Outsider, right? Not Outsiders.
Right,
Outsiders is the book. In the movie.
Right, and the movie. Right.
The Outsider is on HBO, right? Yeah, that show like freaked me out. Like I don't get spooked all that easily, but that one, I don't know, something about it. It kind of like mixed. Explain it. You're watching it now.
Well, I don't want to give anything away, so I'm going to be. There's definitely a another dimensioned vibe there. I don't know if it's a ghost. I mean, there's something going on there.
They talk about El Cucuy, right? Is that
it's
how
like
you
some
say
kind
it?
of it's some Latin myth.
Latin or Native American or something like devil.
It's an intense show, and I'll tell you something, man. I'm hooked. We actually turned it off because it was like getting really it's really dark. If you're anywhere in a dark mindset, this is not the show for you. What is the show? I think we talked about this before. That Squid Game. That I watched the whole season in one night.
I started watching it and I didn't finish it. I gotta finish that. So don't give me any spoilers on that. Everybody dressed like that for Halloween. Did you see Halloween this year? Everybody was Squid Games with little like it looks like PlayStation remote control.
Why would I go out on Halloween tonight this year?
Well, you have eyeballs and internet.
I got balls. I got 2 of them on my face, eyes, eyeballs.
Yeah, they got 2 of them, huh? Because you said I got 2 of them, and you pointed at your eyes.
Right, I got 2 eyeballs. Have you ever watched those cheating videos on YouTube, like cheaters getting caught? I'm trying to figure out if they're real or not.
I don't believe them.
Some of them seem real. Some of them seem real. Some
I
of
feel
them
like the
seem
older
definitely
ones,
staged.
the old ones were real, and then
What about that show on TV? Do you remember that show Cheaters on TV?
yeah.
Was that real or staged?
I don't believe it. I don't believe anything. I call me a skeptic. I don't believe anything that I watch. Anything reality show I feel is all scripted.
Oh yeah. You ever see that show Bands on the Run? Did we ever talk about Bands on the Run on here? Candace's friend was in that band.
Which one? Because I know Brandon from Flickerstick.
She was in the all girl band. What were they called?
Harlot?
Harlow.
Yeah.
Candace's best friend, if I'm correct, was the drummer in Harlow on Bands on the Run.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
So
that's really cool.
It was
because
Harlow, it was Flickerstick, and then who was the third band? There was a third
well,
band.
there was 4 bands there for. It started with more. It came down to the last 3. They were from Soul or something. Like they were from San Diego. I remember being at like when it was Spaceland. Or it might have been the Satellite already in L.A., which the Satellite closed, by the way. I heard.
Shit, that sucks.
I ended up meeting the singer of the band, of the third band. I'm like, you're that dude from that band? Oh, it was Kiss or Kill. He was at Kiss or Kill one night.
Huh. I played guitar for Brandon from Flickerstick one time. He did a show in Pittsburgh, and I was here, and I played guitar for him. Should I have him on the podcast? Hey, Brandon,
Flickerstick.
if you're listening, want to be on my podcast?
Yeah, dude. I was a big fan of that show. Like that was like first.
Their
that
songs
was like
are amazing.
That was one of the first reality TV shows, if not like the first one. It came out in 99, 2000. I guess it came out in 2000, this show. And I loved it. The premise of the show was these bands were put on tour. And you had to basically, you would get to a city on like a Tuesday and be playing on a Saturday. And you had to somehow figure out how to promote and get people to your show. And the people, you would have a show in a different, all in the same city, but different locations. And whoever like drew the most people and money, or it might have been the same location, I don't know. But I guess it was probably the same location. Whoever drew the most people sold the most merch. And then Flickerstick always were the laziest of all the bands, but they always
were the
won.
best band.
Well, they were by far the best band. They like it was like there was not even a comparison. Like it was obvious. Like Like, this band's got something here. The other bands were good bands, but they seemed like just like good, really good local bands. Like, Flicker Stick had the whole around thing. They had the look, they had the songs. The other bands had their niches, you know, like Harlow would have done good like Kitty did, like in a hard rock, heavy metal almost kind of way. But Flicker Stick kept winning the bonus rounds where if you won the bonus round, it didn't matter how much money. Even though you were in last place, you will get eliminated if you don't win the bonus round. Because you have the less amount of money. And then Flicker Stick, every bonus round, even though they were in dead last with the money, they ended up winning every bonus round. And then they got to the end and ended up winning the whole thing because they made it to the end and they were the best band and they got the showcase and signed to Epic Records, if I'm correct.
Yeah. We did a pilot. Did you know that? We did a MTV pilot it was kind of a
Cherry Mon
not
Road?
the same. Yeah. It wasn't.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, they wanted to do a show about a band that was like mid-level. That, you know, we weren't on a bus, but we were on the rise. You know, we had a major deal. We were on the rise. We're touring. We had an album out, and they wanted to do a show about that. What's it like to tour in that like mid-level scenario, you know? And the way that it was, I guess, explained to us was like, you'll be traveling and like maybe you'll get a flat tire. This is why I think I don't believe anything is not scripted, because they'd be like, you'd be driving, maybe you get a flat tire, or you're at this venue and maybe, you know, someone in the band gets in a fight with another band member or something like that. And it's just like all these kind of like maybe this, maybe that kind of. But anyways, no. So we MTV sent a crew out with us for a couple of days. We went to Terre Haute, Indiana, played a show. That was whenever I told you they had Cherry Monroe Day in Terre Haute. And then like the mayor of the city.
Do you think MTV set that up?
Set up the Cherry Monroe Day?
Yeah.
Our management set all that stuff up, but MTV was like, that was like a really good excuse for them to say, well, this is a good weekend to be filming the pilot of this show. So they came, followed us around the hotel, and just like kind of people would come up and be like, it'd be funny if you did this, or it'd be funny if you did that, you know? And then that's where they get their content out of, or their action.
And then they edit shit. You always hear how they just edit shit to it like whatever. It's good TV, man. That's why we watch it. It's no different than watching like a regular TV show. Think about this for a second, like how it went from having regular TV shows to almost every TV show on television is called a reality show, when in reality they're not reality shows, they're scripted shows.
Yeah.
Johnny U knows some things, and these things are gut feelings. These are the feelings that the guts, you know, add an S is all over again. We do this already a long time ago, yeah.
I want to get a copy of that. It'd be fun to watch that again.
Oh, when you do, we got to
been a couple
bring it on
years.
here.
You want to try to wing it on first thing come top of your head?
All right, why don't we do this? We're new to this new game. The new game is first thing that comes to your mind. Okay?
Oh, we've never done that before. I like it.
It's a new game. First thing that comes to your mind. But here's the caveat. Here's the thing that's new. We're just going to do names. So I'm going to say a name, or you're going to say a name.
Say a name?
Say a name. First thing that comes to your mind is what it'll be. And I'll go
you're gonna
first.
say a name. You're gonna say a name, and I have to say the first thing that comes to my mind, or you're gonna say something and I have to say a name that comes to mind.
No, I'm gonna say a name.
Okay.
Well, that way's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool too. But that would take forever to guess. So this is, I'm going to say a name. You're going to say a name. Whatever comes to mind first, say it. And I'll go first. And my first thing is, and I brought this name up in episodes past.
Okay.
Albert Einstein. Go.
Smart guy.
Fair. Next.
Hey, no, you know what about Albert Einstein? I heard that he used to wear the same suit every day because he, like, when he woke up, he didn't want to think about what he was, like, getting dressed. He didn't want that to be part of it, like, to complicate his life at all. And I've been doing that. Well, not with a suit, but I have, like, 5 of the same sized, same brand black t-shirt. And whenever I get dressed, sometimes I actually think about Albert Einstein, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is like, just throw this shirt on.
Do you know that Frank Zappa, a big cause of his death was he worked so hard he didn't want to be bothered by eating, so all he ate was hot dogs.
Really? I mean, if you're gonna, at least pick something healthy.
No, I mean, he just needs to get to
Wait,
his days,
that was the cause of his death?
I mean, yeah, from my understanding, his eating was a huge cause of his death, and
Yikes.
all he ate was hot dogs because he had to run in and go, make records that had songs on them like "Push It Up Your Poop Chute."
Now I feel like my first thing that comes to the top of your mind, question should be Frank Zappa.
Poop Chute.
Care to explain?
He has a song called like "Push It Up Your Poop Chute."
Oh, this is the name of a song.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Oh right, you said Frank Zappa.
Yeah, see what I did there?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Let me think of something good. Something good. Okay, my name for you, Ryan Harris, Pete Townsend.
Pete Townsend, huh? Baba O'Reilly.
Nice.
So, hey, I got a question for you. Is this Baba O'Reilly is the name of the song that commonly gets misnamed as?
I don't know.
Teenage Wasteland.
No shit.
Yeah. That name of that song.
Teenage Wasteland.
That's Baba O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny.
Alrighty. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, you're up.
I'm up, huh? All right. Siegfried and Roy.
Tigers and Blood.
Tigers and Blood. What was that band we played with? Tigers of
Germany, right? That was that band in Germany.
Tigers of something. Tigers of.
Where they those guys like dressed up and shit.
Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah, we played a couple shows. Oh, dude, those guys got me. No lie. That's those fucking guys. We played with them in
Hamburg.
We played with them in Cologne, and we played with them in Berlin.
Berlin. It was Berlin.
And after
Tiger
the
Snakes.
first-
Tiger Snakes of
Tiger Snakes
no,
from
but it was-
Hell or something, right?
Tiger Snakes of Metal. Tiger Snakes of.
Wasn't it Tiger Snakes from Hell or something? After the first show, we played with them in Cologne. I went out with them. I remember the next day being like, I have not been this hungover since my 21st birthday. No fucking lie, dude. Like,
What were you doing?
It was after Berlin because we went Berlin to Cologne because I remember when we got to Cologne, the bar staff at Cologne I was like, I'm so hungover, and they fixed me. They just got me. they fixed it up.
They fixed me. They fixed me. What'd they give you?
Oh, they made me a concoction. This like it was booze. There was booze in it, but it was also like juices and shit like that. It fixed me. It was wonderful. I don't know how I was going to play. I went out with them after we played at Wild at Heart or whatever in Berlin.
Wild at Heart in Berlin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the best shirt there.
I got so drunk with those dudes.
What did you drink?
Everything. It never stopped, and it was every type of liquor. It's crazy.
Okay, so it was a lot of
Everything.
various things. Which
Everything.
is why you're hung up. Yeah.
Everything.
All right, Johnny, you're up.
No, you're up. You didn't give me a name.
I said Siegfried and Roy.
Oh yeah, I said Tigers and Blood. Yeah, I'm up. Jacob Dylan.
I remember I don't remember how old I was, but my friends were going to see the Wallflowers, and for whatever reason, I ended up not going, and I always regretted that because I like that first album.
No reason to regret it. You want to hear my horrible story of the same thing but reversed?
Yeah.
I did go and see the Wallflowers. They were playing with the Counting Crows. I did not want to go to that show. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones were playing the same night. My ex wanted to go to that show, and I went to the Wallflower show. Although I like Jacob Dylan better than I like Bob Dylan. I'll tell you, I think Bob Dylan is one overrated motherfucker.
I saw Bob Dylan live. This was years ago. I was in college, and I went and saw Bob Dylan at the Schottenstein Center in Columbus because I went to Ohio State. And bar none, the most boring show I've ever seen in my life.
Does that surprise you? Boy, that's a fucking shocker.
I didn't know anything about him, and I mean, I obviously Yeah, you know what it was is he's got a.
It's going to be the intro of
Yikes.
this episode.
He's got a.
How to piss Ryan Harris off.
He's got a million hits, and the only way that you recognize
Name me one.
what he was playing.
I don't know any.
Dude,
Which one? Give me one.
Hurricane, like a Rolling Stone.
Like a Rolling Stone. What's Hurricane?
All Along
What's
the
that one sound like?
Watchtower.
All
Mr.
Along the
Tambourine
Watchtower.
Man.
I thought
Mr.
All
Tambourine
Along the
Man.
Watchtower. Is it All Along the Watchtower? Creedence Clearwater Revival.
No, it's a Bob Dylan song that Jimi Hendrix covered.
Oh, how did Hendrix know Dylan?
Because Bob Dylan's a legend, dude. I don't like his music.
but it was,
doesn't mean he's not a legend.
But it was at the same time. They were coming up at the same time. So how did they know one another? They weren't from the same city. He was from Seattle. So Hendrix was from Seattle.
It was just the thing that Hendrix did. Like Hendrix, whenever Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band came out, like he
moved to England, right?
Well, he was in England at the time that album came out, and he had a show that night, and he played Sgt. Pepper. Jimi Hendrix went on stage and played the album.
The whole
It's
album?
just
Was he famous already, or was he like a local guy then?
Well, Hendrix went over to Europe, and it was kind of like he broke in Europe because of the allure of like this guy from America. But then in turn, it helped him break in America because he started gathering this following in Europe, and then he came to America, and I was like, oh, this is successful over there. Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah. So he did that. And like back to the Bob Dylan show, holy crap balls, was like the only way that you knew what song he was singing is because like it'd be like something unrecognizable, and then he'd say Mr. Tambourine Man. You'd be like, oh, that's what song we're on now. Okay, cool. And we were leaving, and I remember my group of friends being like, that was amazing. That was the best thing I ever saw in my life. And I was like, dude, I didn't say anything. I didn't want to pick that battle, but I was like, that was boring.
Dude, another one? You want to hear another terrible concert story?
Yeah.
Supertramp was playing this night. I wanted to go see Supertramp.
Like Supertramp.
This particular girlfriend wanted to go see the Grateful Dead. I did, I guess, get to see Jerry on his last tour. I guess it was in '94 or something.
It'd be cool to see them. I'm not big into
Dude,
them.
it was the worst fucking show I've ever seen in my life. First, let me say, it started off bad. I bought some acid. It was raining outside. I dropped the acid into a puddle. That's how the show started. I should have known it was doomed to begin with. 3 hours of a fucking guitar solo to know the last fucking song. That was it. I knew Sweet Magnolia, Sugar Magnolias, whatever that fucking song is. That was the very last song, and it was the only song that I knew. I'd later read stuff on the internet that said that show that I saw at a Giant Stadium in the summer of '94, August of '94, has gone down in history as one of the worst. It was one of the worst shows, if not the worst show on that tour.
Wow. All right, I'm going to change this game up. I want to know off the top of your head, best show that you ever seen, or like most favorite live show you've been to. You can't think about it. You just have to say it.
I have to think about it. Oh, well, you know what, man? I only because this one was great. When I saw Ween at John and Peter's in New Hope, it was when their album White Pepper was coming out in 2000. They're from New Hope.
Small place.
Tiny
cool.
place. They took all the tables out. Like this place, when they leave the tables in, 70 people at most. When they take the tables out, 150, 200 packed in there like sardines. They were their album White Pepper had just come out, which is one of their best albums. That and Chocolate and Cheese are their two best records, in my opinion, my personal favorites, I'll just say. And they started their tour there in their hometown bar where they'd all started. And I was lucky enough to work in New Hope at the time at La Terraza restaurant. The girl we worked with there also worked at John and Peter's. So she got us the side booth next to the stage. So I got to watch Ween play like in a packed 200-seater. There's like 5 places to sit out of these 200 spaces. And the 5 of us sat on that bench. There was 2 benches, one on each side of the stage. And we got to sit on the one bench.
I have a related topic. If this podcast ever grows to the opportunity that we could talk to Mickey from Ween.
Oh, man, he jammed with us a few times.
I have a question for him. This actually happened. We played at John and Peter's. He was there, came up, did Ace of Spades with us.
One time. Did he do something else with us another time?
I don't remember. Anyways, so we were at John and Peter's, New Hope, Pennsylvania. Mickey comes up and does, Dean Ween comes up and does Ace of Spades with us. We start playing, and we're a couple seconds into the song, and I become very aware that I've never, I played the lead. I know the lead on that song. On the fly, I don't recall really what the chords are behind it. So instead of enjoying playing this with him, the whole time I'm in my head going, do I wing it and try to play the right chords, potentially mess up? Or do I play the part that I know that's the lead? And like whenever you have a guy like that come up, like give him the lead, you know, like he's the one that people want to see play that. So what ended up happening is I was like, well, I'm just going to play what I know. And I started playing the lead. He started playing the lead. We were just both playing the lead. My question to him would be, did you think I was like trying to step on your toes? Because it probably looked like that. I just didn't know the chords.
I think, like, seriously, that was his hometown bar. Like, he's there every night. As a matter of fact, I think he's part owner of that place now. So I think he's gotten up probably every night that he's ever hung out there and just jammed with a band.
Yeah, it's probably, I'm the one ever thinking it, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Absolutely.
How do you want to wrap up this podcast?
I'll get it out of here. Don't worry. We're going to wrap it up. Wrap it up, baby. Second episode in a row. Ooh. I just mixed two songs. I mixed the Thunderbirds, the Fabulous Thunderbirds with Rockwell. Anyway, listen.
I just mixed a song that Ryan doesn't know with a song that Ryan doesn't know. Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap this up. I'm going to use the Hanukkah paper today, and I believe because we're going to be in the holiday spirits, I'm just saying, Ryan Harris will use the Christmas paper. He's going to get a Christmas tree. I'm going to get what my mom used to always tell me and never came through with, a Hanukkah bush. Don't know what a Hanukkah bush is. Yeah. That's what I've been told my whole life. We'll get a Hanukkah bush. Never got the Hanukkah bush. Don't know what it is. On that note, please go to wherever it is you listen, subscribe, leave a comment, anything, ratings. We love you. Go to YouTube. Look at the noses. We got nice noses. I always talk about the noses. And on that note, we will see you next week on the Whatever Buddy podcast.
See you next time. Whateverbuddy.com.
Whateverbuddy.com. .com. Thank you so much for joining us again here on the Whatever Buddy podcast. We had a blast. Make sure that you follow us on all your social media and anywhere you listen to the podcast. Make sure you subscribe, leave a rating. We would love you for that. If you want to see the big nose and Ryan Harris, you go to the youtubes.com. And until then, we will see you next week here on the Whatever Buddy podcast.